Hey, Justin Popovich here, and I want to shoot a quick video. Yesterday I put out a little message, a little call to action asking for some input to help me answer questions and make some really relevant content for a presentation I'm doing next week. So I'm shooting this video on Friday, January 31st, and I'm doing a live presentation next Friday, the 7th of February in Atlanta at the NAMS conference. And my presentation deals with implementing PLR. So I asked you and a number of other people for some input on questions you have about PLR and online business in general. Got a lot of feedback so far, hoping to get more. So if you haven't done it yet and you have questions, please do send them in below this video. But I wanted to kind of point out that a couple of themes have already been showing up in the responses I've got. There's kind of two major things that have been asked a number of different times, and I wanted to just sort of address them now in this video. And I'll probably go into them again in the training, but I thought it was a good opportunity just to kind of touch base before that as well. So the two themes were as follows. First theme was, I got this question at least 7 times, how do I implement a PLR product sort of front to back? And it's a hard one to answer, right? Because it depends on what you bought. Every PLR package I've seen is a little bit different from the next one. So we can't really answer that question in a single pass. I can't just say, do this and you're successful with PLR forever. You can't do that. But what I can do is show you this blog post that I have on my screen right now. Many people have seen this already, so if you've seen it, could be a good thing to revisit. And if you haven't, you definitely want to go through this. This blog post, I'm going to give you the link below the video, is a 46-minute video that I shot where I took a best quality PLR product and I basically show end to end. How do I take the zip file of this thing and turn it into my own product up and running on the web? And I walked through a lot of the intricate things that people really struggle with. Had a lot of great feedback about this training. So if you haven't seen it yet, please walk through it. If you even thought to yourself as a question, how do I implement PLR? This will help you a lot. And I'd love your comments on that blog post as well. So that's the first one. I'm going to give you a link to that. The second question wasn't so much PLR related, but it was pretty timely in terms of what we're doing in our business. So I wanted to talk about it. And that was the question of how do you effectively manage your resources, like your outsourcers, staff, business partners, and everybody's doing different things, right? In a business where there's a team involved, how do you keep everybody on track? And the answer used to be that we used an application called Basecamp, which is a project management tool. And just recently we switched over to a new system called Asana. And I've got the Asana page up here. This is just asana.com, ASANA.com. And you can get up a free account and get it up and running. I'm not going to have an affiliate link or anything like that. I don't even know if they have an affiliate program. I want to let you know about this great tool. So we use Asana now for our project management. What I really like about Asana is it's mainly because it's one of the most quick and easy tools to get up and running with, and as well as it's very flexible in terms of how you structure things. So within a few minutes, you will download or you'll sign up for a free trial of this, and you can start playing around with it and see how quickly you can add tasks and assign those tasks to people and basically have communication going on with each and every task, and then have those tasks signed off on, and have one single platform where everything gets stored and you can report on it, and you can do your communication all from within that framework. So I really love this Asana tool. We've now been using it for project management for the better part of a month now. So we're still kind of ramping up, but I've been blown away by the flexibility and just how much more organized our team is behind the scenes. We have a lot of stuff that we haven't even talked about yet that's coming for you to be able to get your hands on. I think you're going to love it. And we've been able to produce a lot of this very effectively using a tool like Asana, or using Asana because of the communication capabilities. I'm going to give you a quick peek. I probably have to gray some of this out because I don't want to give away too much of our behind the scenes work. But in Asana here, we've got a whole bunch of different projects, and each project, so I've got one here like a product template, but each project has phases and tasks, and then within each task, I can assign that specific tasks and any subtasks that go with it to specific resources on my team by email. So I create the task in Asana, then I can say, this goes to you, Mr. or Mrs. Writer or editor or whoever. Please do X, Y, Z. And then when you're done, please post a link to the finished product right in Asana. I get an alert in my inbox, but I also have a practice now where I go to Asana and there's a task list and an inbox here, and every day I know sort of what I have on the go, what my to-dos or my due date items are for the day, as well as my team. So I can go and actually look at the entire company and see who's doing what's due today. And instead of having to Skype people or send Evernotes back and forth or whatever, now I can just go in here and get an immediate read on who's doing what and where they are. And if we've kind of set a policy where if you're done it goes in Asana or it's not done yet. So you kind of have to enforce that policy. No tool is going to fix the process itself. But I did want to mention the tool because it's been awesome. And taking nothing away from Basecamp, I really enjoyed it, and I do recommend it for certain people and certain businesses. That was a $50 a month fee, and that I was happy paying that. With Asana, we're actually right now on the free version because we haven't so far put more than 10 resources into Asana. We will be soon, but even then, it won't be. It's a fee we're happy to pay. But right now, with less than 10 team members in our current implementation, we're not paying anything. So that's pretty amazing for a tool that does so much for us. So those are kind of the two trends I've seen so far. I thought that'd be kind of useful for you. Maybe if you need something to help you manage your time and your people, check out Asana. I think you'll really like it. So those are two of my sort of immediate feedback from all the questions I've been getting. Final call to action. If you do have any questions or would like me to touch on anything during my presentation next week, and even if I can't cover it, I can do it after the fact, please fill in the form below this video. Let me know any questions that you have about PLR implementation in general or online business in general. I'd love to get those answers back to you, either in video format like this or in some kind of training. Thanks very much for watching, and go Raptors.